What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to do another rebuild. Another one of these lottery type teams who haven't done anything in years. We did the Knicks, failed, Pistons, failed, and today we're going to do the Suns. So I'm not helping myself at all, that's for sure. But Devin Booker, he's one of the game's most elite young talents. He does things like, score 70 and lose. So today we're going to do whatever we can to get another superstar in Phoenix to help Book out, try to make a championship run like this guy deserves. He's loyal. He signed a long contract to stay here. So I don't think them going to the lottery every year and trying to get guys is going to do it. But he's still young. He's elite. The guy can score, go off any night. So, they haven't been good since the Dan Antoni 7 seconds days where they had Steve Nash and Amari and Barbosa, all those guys running up and down the court. That was amazing. So much fun to watch. So let's hop into it. Does this mean potentially moving Ayton? Yes. Of course, if this was a 10-year dynasty long-run thing, no way you would get rid of a guy like him. He's going to be a superstar, big guy in the league, I'm sure. But I would love to find a big who could stretch the floor, a guy who can clear up space for Book, the back to the basket pick and roll guy. I'm not sure if that's good for this team right now. I think stretching the floor and getting shots up and forcing the defense to react to the basket or to react to the shooter. So Ayton should have so much trade value. So let's look at that trade value. Like I said, if I could find a guy who could stretch the floor and, this one right, perfect, right on time. So Porzingis, the guy's amazing. Would I do this trade in real life? Yeah, I would. I think Porzingis is a better player. And of course, Ayton's been in the league for 2 years or so. But my type of basketball, today's type of basketball, the stretch big is just dominant. Plus, the guy can dunk on you. The guy can play defense and rebound. He's huge. He's athletic for being as big as he is. So let's for sure do that one. And next, I think we'd look at shipping out this first-round pick. We all know the Suns are in the lottery almost every year, so this should have a ton of trade value. So let's see if that sticks or if I'm crazy. Maybe the trade finder will be broken like normal, and we can get a superstar. A guy like Bledsoe, Levine's here. Wow. I'll hold off. DeRozan, Blake Griffin, Jamal Murray. There's so many big names here. And I don't think we need to go any further. Having Fox on the court and two big-time superstar shooters like Book and Porzingis. Imagine being a defender and having a defending center and having to choose, do I crash down on Fox, who's probably the fastest guy in the league getting to the basket, or do I stay on Porzingis in the corner, catch and shoot three? I wouldn't want to be that guy, having to pick. So I 100% am going with that. That's huge right there. So we were lucky. That first round pick had a lot of value, and it looks like the Kings are selling and rebuilding. So let's there's another young guy on this that he went off when he got here. Last year he did great things. He showed that Washington should have kept him. But let's see if we can get something for Oubre. Maybe we can package up some other guys too. Maybe Bridges and this other first. Who knows? I'm just winging it and seeing what happens from experience on the trade finder here. Maybe I'm gonna try to act like I didn't see that, but I did. Can you imagine Blake Griffin and D Rose coming off the bench? We can also see if there's some trade value here, because like I always say, Blake is getting robbed by being an 82 on here. It's nonsense. Let's just be real here. It's crazy. So let's take Blake Griffin and another guy we're probably not going to use, Dario Saric. And let's see if they have any trade value on here. Maybe we can get a superstar somehow. Horford, not going to do that one. Not for, Aldridge, not for Blake. There's a defense and some scoring here. Let's see, Christian. There's some more scoring. Let's see. Not seeing Mitchell Robin, maybe. Buddy Hield, Lisa. I don't know. Maybe. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right. Well, that's a done deal. Zach Levine. Are you kidding me? Packaging. I got Fox and Levine, who are get to the basket guys. I've said this a million times. Levine's my favorite guy on 2K. He's a 27 to 30 point a game guy on the simulation on here. Having him and Fox attacking the rim, allowing Book and Porzingis to stretch the floor. Man, that's crazy. We need to either find a shooter or potentially another big guy to get rebounds. It's not looking like we're gonna have the best rebounding team right now. So, a guy I saw earlier, Clint Capella. He's usually very easy to get on here. So, let's see if we can get him. I'm sure the Hawks will give him away. I don't know what their problem is. He's like an 86 or something on here. Yeah, an 86. And they give him away. I mean, well, maybe they're not going to give him away. Okay, they are going to give him away. So this is how the trade finder is. You either give up your two superstars, you give up two guys like this. Who cares for a guy like Clint Capella? Done deal. So, and things you do with the trade finder, it's broken. So you know what? We're going to go right back in here. And just for the fun of it, we're going to see what we can do with Capella. Just because that's how 2K works. You just hop back in and, immediately trade. I mean, Oladipo would be good for some defense. Aaron Gordon would be fun. Mitchell Robinson. Let's see. Get a first with some value, maybe ship him. The best rebounder in the game. I don't know. Maybe. Eric Bledsoe. You know what? I'm going to go against what I said about the rebounding, and I'm going to get another shooter. So, I'm going to go with Tobias Harris. You'll have... It's just crazy to think you'll have Fox, Booker, Levine, Tobias Harris, and Porzingis as the starting five. Man, I know it's a little undersized to make Levine play the 3 and to have Tobias play the 4, but man, that's a lot of offense. So let's try to strengthen up this bench. I saw another guy earlier who could potentially help and play next to Rubio and D-Rose. A guy like Duncan Robinson. He can flat out shoot the ball. So let's go over to Heat here. Let's see if we can snatch him away from them. Usually pretty easy to get. I mean, like I just said, they want Shake Milton. All right. See you, bye. I will take Duncan Robinson for that any day of the week. Let's jump in here. We should be getting to the end of it here. Let's see here. So 1 or 2 more moves here. I'll try to get this pushed through and get this over with. To make a good run here. Let's package up Diallo and Cam Johnson. 2 other guys I saw down here earlier that aren't going to play and maybe have some value. Let's see if I can get lucky and find something here. Just run through this real quick. I think I already saw what I'm going to do, and that is what I'm going to do. So Rudy Gay and Jakob Poeltl, that's a done deal. It's the young Jakob Poeltl, great player. Maybe have some trade value. I mean, I'm trading everybody else on here, so why not? And you know what? For my boy T Nash, who's always giving me a hard time about getting Harrow and never using him, I'm gonna go get him, and I'm actually gonna use him this time. Trust me, he's gonna play. He's gonna get some minutes. Well, if if I can get him. I don't want to speak too soon. I'm not going to pay too much for him. In real life, I would give away anything for the guy because I'm a UK fan and I'm biased, and I'm trying not to do that to myself. Like, look, De'Aaron Fox, there's no shot. No shot. So let's try something else. Let's try to beat the trade finder here. Let's do these guys here and see if somehow I get lucky enough that hero is one of these 19 choices here. Doesn't look like I'm going to get that lucky, but it was worth a shot. I figured I could give a shot out, try to get him for, just for the heck of it, because for my boy Tyler, who always gives me a hard time, Actually, I'm going to try it again. I'm going for it. We're going to get this guy here. Nope, not for Rubio. I'm going to keep him. We're going to throw Rudy Gay. And we're going to throw Jakob Portal. And we're going back to the Heat. And we're going to get him. We're getting Tyler Hero. Okay, I'm a liar. Let's take a big, ugly contract at... Let's see. I'm not going to force the trade. We're not sure at counteroffer. Let's see. You know what? He's not going to play. Rudy Gay. You know what? We're going to do it to get Tyler Hero. And we're going to play him this time. So there's that. Okay. Getting guys, shooting guys away. Got Hero from my boy T Nash to lay off my back here. So this means we need to ship off Duncan, who we just went and got for shooting because that's Hero's spot now. And Myers Leonard. So there should be some value in those guys, and I could be a liar. So let's do this here. Maybe get another center. Let's see if we can get another center here to help us. If not, we do have a Linux, but I really don't want to see him on the court. That's, you know what? We're going to take Cody Zeller and the Martin twin. So we're going to do that. So I don't want to bore you guys with the game plan here, but it's obviously going to be these guys. I'll get the minutes. I'm going to give them all probably 38 or so, 35. So it'll be Fox, Booker, Levine, Harris, and Porzingis. Off the bench, we'll probably do a 9-man rotation. We're going to do Rubio, D Rose, Tyler Hero, and one of these big guys might get a minute or two just to to help out. So we'll do maybe share minutes between them. If not, I'm going to go with Zeller just to get some rebounding off the bench. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to set up the lineups, and I'm going to simulate through the season, and I'll see you guys in the playoffs. All right. So we got the Suns 57 wins, 57-25. It's way better than what they've done in the the last decade or so. So I'll take 57 wins. The West is hard. Not sure what's going to happen there, with the big powerhouses like the Lakers. So, and Steph Curry and them over there. So let's just run through the awards real quick. We got Luka MVP, 35 points a game, almost average a triple-double. All right. Ja Morant, Rookie of the Year. Giannis, Defensive Player. And Rick Carlisle, Coach of the Year. Okay. All right. Let's see if we have any Suns on here. We do. Kristaps, first team All-NBA. So it looks like that trade for Ayton for Porzingis worked out for us. Love to see that. Let's see if we have anyone else. It does not look like it. Third team maybe. No. Not having Booker on here is a little scary. So nobody on any of the defensive teams. Obviously, we went for all offense. So, well, at least we have Kristaps on there. So that's a good showing. I did put him as our third option on offense. So seeing him as the first team as a third option behind Book and Levine, it's looking good. So we are the third seed. Clippers stacked. Who's Dallas the second seed? Well, I guess seeing Luka go off like that, which we did send 8 in there, so I might have hurt us. But our first round is going to be against Golden State. We may not even make it out of the first round. I think I'm going to put a rule on the channel where I only make East teams because this isn't fair. But let's run through the season stats real quick for our team and see what happened. Porzingis averaged a double-double. All right. 22 and 14. Also almost 3 blocks a game. That's crazy. All right, that's crazy. 36% from 3 for a 7-2 or 7-3 guy. That's awesome. So we had Book go for 20. I'd like to see him go for more, obviously. I'd like to see him, 27, 28, 30, way up there. That's not good. 20 for him just isn't enough, in my opinion. Zach LaVine, 19, 18. So it's evenly, even around here, except for Fox. Fox got outscored by a bench Derrick Rose. All right, but he did have almost 8 assists a game. So, he did his job. I kind of want him to just get to the basket. He shot 51%, pretty good for a guard. D Rose off the bench, 12 points a game. That's crazy. And I did play hero. Okay, so 5 points a game off the bench for him. 42%. Shot 36% from the 3-point line. He gave you what he gets you as your number 3 off the bench. So Rubio did his thing, obviously. So not bad for the starters. Went and got Harris instead of going for a big rebounder, and he had 8 a game. So he did his thing. So 18 and 8 for an undersized 4 at 6'8", not bad. Also gave you 4 assists a game. So that's huge right there for him. So I guess let's jump in here and let's go round for round. Like I said, the West is stacked. Look at these teams. We probably won't even make it out of the first round, but I'm going to be optimistic and say we win in 6. So let's do it and see what happens. All right, 1-0 us. 1-1. Oh boy. 2-1 us. 2-2. 3-2 us. Come on, get it through here. 4-2 us. Hey, we win in 6. All right. I got lucky on that one. So now against this Dallas team where I may have hurt us by sending 8 in there. Well, 19 of 3. That's not great. But you have Luka with the triple-double threat. So he's going to be matched up with Booker, who has 0 defense. So this is going to be crazy. Let's look and see what we did here. Let's see, Curry doing Curry things. Tobias. Okay, I was a little skeptical about taking him, but it looks like he's doing his thing. I mean, almost a double-double. Porzingis did get a double-double. LaVine shot 23 times. I'd like those shots to go to Book, but Booker had 23, LaVine with 22 in that game 6. So let's go to the next round. Every round's going to be close, so this will probably go 7 if we don't get swept. Luka's absolutely disgusting on here, so let's see what happens. It looks like a sweep is incoming. Oh, maybe not. Oh, are we going to come back? Oh, I'd love to see it. Come back and take it 4-2 against the MVP Luka. But now we got to go against Kawhi, Paul George, Harrell, Lou Will. So let's jump in and see what we did here on this last game. I talked all that crap about LaVine. He stepped up, got 29 for us, 44 minutes. All right. Fox stepped up too. Booker took a day off, I guess, and so did Harris. That's fine. You got to do what you got to do, I guess. So Porzingis did his thing, 21 and 16, 4 blocks, 2 steals. This man, I said it earlier in the video, how I would take him over Ayton any day of the week. And look what he did. An 8 and 8 rebounds. That's crazy. He's a rebounding guy, and he should, I don't know, with the white pal 10-10. So, but Luka went for the 36-10-10. That dude is amazing. But we pulled it out. So, on to the next one. Do we pull it out against a team like this? Pat Bev, Paul George, Kawhi. I don't think so. I don't know. It's a lot of defense. These two right here, obviously MVP caliber players. Montrezl Harrell's a stud. But let's simulate through and see if we can get another break here. It's looking like a sweep incoming, boys. Yep, getting swept. We made it to the Western Conference Finals. So if you're a Suns fan, I'm sure you would be ecstatic to get a Western Conference Finals appearance. I know with all that talent we had, we probably should have made a better run here. Porzingis tried 34, Levine with 26. Man, I made this whole video off of, trying to give Book the benefit of the doubt, but 17 points, he just didn't do anything in the playoffs. So, I mean, I guess he did all right, I guess. For some reason, he took a back roll and was moving the ball around. But then again, he did have Paul George guarding him, so I guess he just stepped back and tried to let those other guys move around. So Porzingis did his thing. It's cool to see Levine do what he did with Kawhi guarding him. So it's hard when you're playing a team like that. So it is what it is. D Rose with 21 off the bench. Man, he stepped up and did his thing. So, and I mean, of course, Kawhi, triple-double, Paul George with 26. I mean, it is what it is. So, Western Conference Finals appearance, I'll take it. Let's simulate through and see if Giannis can win another one. So, it's like every time I'm on here, but hey, let's see. Maybe the Clippers will win and make me feel better about losing. And they did. Okay. I think every single one of these I've done, the NBA champion has been the team to knock me out. So I'm going to take that as a positive, I guess. Kawhi doing his thing, MVP, 25 a game, 8.5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals a game. This dude's amazing. Best player in the league. But it is what it is. We made a good run there. So, I mean, the team I had, I thought was pretty stacked. I think maybe in a future episode I take this team and I try to make another run because look at these guys, 23, 24, 22, 25, 27. I think I got here at 20. I think if I take this team for another year, all their contracts would be here. So I think if I jump back on here and make another year's run or maybe 2 years run, I bet I could get a championship for sure. So all right, thanks for watching. We'll hop back in here on another one, and maybe I'll make it easier on myself and pick a team that isn't absolutely horrible. So thanks again for watching, and see you later.